Leo, hello. This is just a message from me and Adam to say how well you're doing at futsal. We think you're doing such a brilliant job. You've been brave. You're improving with everything. You try so hard in all the little footwork drills. You're doing such a good job with that. I think you're going both ways now. You go onto your right foot, you go onto your left side, and you've got such a brilliant attitude. So keep going with that. Keep talking to us. If you're not sure about anything, make sure that you always say something to me or Adam. And use your big voice when you're out there playing and you're asking for the ball. Any of those exercises you're doing, make sure that you speak loud and clear. You're doing such a good job with it, and we can see it more and more every week. One of the things that's so good is how enthusiastic you are. Brilliant. You just want the ball the whole time. Going at the defenders. Always looking to attack. It's fantastic. Just a little thing for you to look at is to keep thinking about the triangles that we've been working on. You definitely get it, because when we look at the pitch, you do a really good job of saying where you should go when your teammates got the ball so you're available for a pass. So it's really hard, this football sort of twofold, the bit where we've got the ball and you're doing all of that stuff so superbly. And then the next bit is just to keep thinking about, where should I be? I think you do it very well when you're defending. So should I be marking someone or should I be going to the ball? And we'll work on that more this term. But the one thing for you to really think about is to make sure that you're not always running to the ball. So if your teammates got it, how do I get in that next spot on the triangle to be available for it? Can they see my feet for a pass? So making sure on those two things, triangle, triangle, can they see my feet? You don't always need to run to the ball. Try and get in that space. But that's just one thing. It's something that is advice that I'd still give for an adult. For a grown-up who's been playing football for 20 years, it's still something they need to work on. So it's just a little thing to think about. But everything you're doing, you're getting better and better. Footwork, your skills, your passing, and we're absolutely delighted with you. You're doing a fantastic job. I hope you've had a brilliant Christmas. You'll see the videos that we're going to post on the end of this. Just keep practicing, and I'm going to leave some message for your brother too, and it's just really about practicing those things that you don't feel so comfortable with. Practice, 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 and it really, really does pay off. Well done, buddy. Look forward to seeing you very soon. Cheers. Bye.
Done this loads at futsal. George's going to show us. Just move it around, George, and I'll talk through it. You can see that he's just getting used to these little movements. Out to the side to orange and then forward to blue. That one is the really difficult one. He's moved his right foot forward so he can go red, X. Oh, beautiful, George. Really, really can see how hard that is. It's fine. Totally fine to lose that control. It's not about whether you can or you can't do these things. I heard lots of you say, oh, I can't do that one when George goes behind and goes to the red. If he puts his right foot forward, do that difficult one for us, George. Really difficult, that movement. But my goodness, you did a brilliant job there. Lose control a bit. It's not that you can't do it, your body's just not used to it. Your body will get used to it with all that practice. But this is just so good to get your feet used to these little movements. We've just got this habit when we're practicing our football to use in movements that are big lunges, big steps, constantly moving the ball to whack it, to shoot it, to hit big passes. This is how you increase your technique. This is how you get better. These little movements, putting your body in unfamiliar situations, is how you get really good footwork. George is actually doing a brilliant job here. But just go at the speed that's good for you. This is so good. I would do it over and over again. Have a little go on your less favourite foot, George.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah. Just going to get stronger and stronger doing this. It's a balance, really. All about that standing foot and that balance. But this is so good. If there's only one exercise that you do when you're on your own, this is the one that I choose. Practice over and over again. That's fantastic on your weak foot. Really, really good. Thank you, George. But please do practice this one. We'll come back to it again and again in our warm-ups to get our footwork really sharp. Well done, George. So another one from our futsal warm-up. We love doing this. Just a really simple, as if George is going to play the pass. So it's very similar to that L-shaped movement, but this time I'm here. He's going to look like he's going to play a pass to me, but he's going to pull the ball back towards himself. And yeah, let's have a look at what that looks like. Really nice, a good sudden stop. Really got to look like you're selling that pass to me. If he's super confident, he can look at me when he's doing it, but do it slowly when you're doing that. Yeah, love that. Really nice. Slippy old wet December day that we're on, so it's even harder doing it outside here, but really nice. Just practice that and make sure you practice it with your weaker foot. When you feel really confident, you can put much more force into it to make it really look like you're selling that pass. So have a go at that, George. Try and stop it quite suddenly. It might skid away from you with a wet surface, but have a go. Yeah, that's lovely. Good. Do a few on your less favourite side. Now, can you do it so it looks like you're going to play to me and then you're going to move away? So you look like you're going to play a pass to me and then you're going to take the ball away, dribble it away. Yeah, lovely. Really good. Really good. Go the other direction. So look like you're going to play one to me on your left side and then you're going to go that way. So go. Lovely, lovely. Such a good little futsal skill. You'll see that loads in professional futsal. Really, really effective. Practice, practice, practice. You've got to practice really selling that pass and then exploding away. This one's a little bit harder. Hang on a second, George. Just about change of direction again and selling that move. George is going to show us this slowly and then we'll take you through it. We've not done this one at futsal yet, so we'll take our time with it a little bit. George is going to put his foot on the ball as if he's coming towards me. Roll, stop it against his foot, and then he's going to go back the other way. Excellent demonstration, George. Well done. So it's all about selling as if he's dribbling towards me, and then he's going to plant that foot down to stop the ball and go back the other way. Let's see if we can do it a tiny bit quicker, and we'll have a few goes, George. Drag and then take it away. Really nice, really nice. You have to do this really slowly just to get used to that movement. Once you drag, your foot comes over and stops the ball. Have another couple of goes, George. Really good. Whoa, it's definitely sold that. Lovely to see that right shoulder coming down. Love that, the drop of the shoulder, come down and then push away, coming back the other way. Have another go. Lovely. Lovely little sharp movement of the ball. Get away. Good, thank you, George. Very, very difficult to do this on your less favourite side, but you do have to practice. Have a go, George. It'll be probably hard, but slow it down. It's all right. Have another go. Slow down the movement on the ball. Just get used to your body doing it. Very good. There you go. And then you can quicken up as you get more comfortable. As George feels, there you go. That's beautiful. As with all these things, when you're on your own, the key thing is to practice. It's so funny. I said this before, but even when we're in the garden on our own, we get self-conscious and we shouldn't. So George, when he's on his own, should be practicing on this side because it's the one that he finds really hard. There's no one watching. There's nothing to be, well, you should be trying it at futsal because we're never going to have a go at you and no one's going to criticise you. We want you to try the things that are really difficult. It's going to make such a difference to your game if you keep practicing those things that are difficult, and that means going on your less favourite side all of the time. Really good stuff, George. Well done. All right, so we've got Georgie here. He's going to demonstrate some of our skills that we've been doing this term. Just a bit of a refresher and very much for you guys to practice when you're at home. So we're going to start with the L shape. George is going to do it really slowly. In, pull it back and across. So you go in, out, across, or forward, back, across is probably easier. Forward, back, across, but he's making an L shape really with the ball. Make sure you change over feet. So do it really slowly, George. There you go. Forward, back, and then push it across onto your other foot. Forward, back, across. Forward, back, across. What does that look like a bit quicker, George? Lovely. That little movement there where you're just pulling it back, tempting a defender in, and then pulling it back towards you. You don't have to worry about going fast. George, any of you've all seen George play now, but obviously his right side, he feels less comfortable. And you can see that just slightly in what he's doing. It's much more important that you keep the ball close to you. So there you go, you can see it there. Really good, moving it across. You don't have to go super fast, just practice those movements It's not about being weak or any of those other things. It's just about your body being comfortable in these strange positions you're putting it in. The more you do it, the easier it'll get. That's the L shape for you. Super, George, thank you.